So step right in the spacious cabin of the LandCruiser VX. Man, this car suits me. There is so much space, even for my tummy. I mean, listen, this is what a big car needs to feel, spacious. It's like you're flying business class. For those who've done that, you can actually tell the seats are quite comfortable and luxurious. But before we even get to that, let's look at the dashboard. The center console here houses a multi-touch screen display that houses different settings. So you have your climate control, you do have your audio system, and of course navigation, information, and of course so many things on setup that allows you to adjust different parameters of the vehicle, and that is very important. And speaking of audio system, this car is fitted with JBL synthesis. For those who do not know JBL, just bloody loud, that's what it means. It's an American firm that deals with premium sound technology, and this is how it sounds. Put it here.
This is more than real, because your way is too beautiful, beautiful to receive.
I'm telling you, the sound on this thing. I know our politicians, whoever VIP would love to listen to the kind of music. They'd enjoy their time in this particular car. This is a long distance vehicle, so having a good and proper sound system just makes a lot of sense. Now go below it, you do have a 4-zone climate control system that allows you to control the various temperature cabin settings within the car. So the front people can have their own temperature. The rear people can also have their own, and it's independent, and you have multitude of vents all the way to the back, so that even the people at the second row feel very comfortable while in the LandCruiser VX. On the gearbox console, you do have so many settings. I don't know where to begin, but I'll start with the USB and auxiliary port section, where you can plug in your stuff and you can control everything on the radio or audio system. Again, you do have seat warming and cooling. Remember, it's very hot in Nairobi. It's close to 30 degrees on a daily basis. Sitting in traffic, you need to be cool, so the seats can be cooled down until you feel very cool and comfortable. When it's very cold in the next few months, then you can, turn the wick up and the seats become very hot, courtesy of these perforated seats that allow air in and the circulation based on that. You do have the traditional gear shift leader. It's called the gated shift, and it's a 6-speed automatic. Of course, you do have Tiptronic functionality with this particular gearbox. Importantly is a 4-wheel drive system. Now, this particular 4-wheel drive system has a torsion differential, so you have so many settings. So you can lock the diff if you need be on low range, and you do have hill descent and hill ascent control, and then you can use the KDDS to raise the suspension so that you can go off-road quite easily. Again, you can also select the suspension setting for comfort, normal or sport if you're driving on tarmac, so you feel quite comfortable, right? Again, this particular car has also a crawl setting. Now when you're climbing up on rocks like this, then you'll be able to drive this particular car with ease. Long distances favor this car. You do have a cooler box. It's a proper fridge that works, so you can have cool drinks while in the VX. I think most of the VIPs would love that. Now let's go to the back and see how many people it sits, because it's a 7-seater. It's very comfortable. I know the space is fantastic, especially at the back left. It is very, very good, and even at the back. So guys, when you move at the back of the LandCruiser VX, I can tell you it has so much space. Now on this particular section, you do have a twin split tailgate that allows you to load things very easily. Of course, right now you can see the seats are all in use, the 7 seats, but if you lie it flat, then you have so much space. You have plenty of tie-down hooks, electronic seat adjusters, and of course you have plenty of cubby holes and spaces for the rear passengers to enjoy the cabin of the VX. That is enough, guys. Now we need to go off-road and on-road and see if the VX is a car for you. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm driving the 4.5 V8 LandCruiser by Toyota. This is what every single SUV is measured on. If you want power like this, it just pulls effortlessly. Now this is courtesy of a 4.5 liter twin turbo V8 producing, guess what, 173 kilowatts and 650 newton meters of torque that allows this car to pull like this. This is it. This is what life is made of. Now this is power and raw power, and all that power is sent to the four wheels, courtesy of a 6-speed automatic. And of course you have intelligent four-wheel drive settings. You can control the amount of traction going to each wheel, be it rock, mud, sand, rut, you name it. This particular big boy VX V8 can do it. The king of the hill.
This car is a legend. And not only is it a legend, it's a legend that was forged in the soil, the mud, the rocks, the rivers and valleys of this continent.
Yes.
It's not a joke. This Africa is what made the LandCruiser what it is. It's what gave it that legendary capability. And it's just, as in, it's not even a question. This is the gold standard of off-road capability.
You do have diff lock on and off. Then you have the suspension setting, which is comfort, normal and sport plus, especially if you're driving fast. You do have the off-road settings again, where there's crawl, and then you can activate the KDDS to allow this car to rise up or low depending on the surface or the situation that you're driving in. And of course you do have the favorite thing that I love these days, heated seats and cooling. Guys, this is something that we take for granted, but as we head towards the rainy season and the cold season, you'll appreciate the heated seats of the VX. Right now, because it is extremely hot, we are appreciating the cooling facility of this particular car, the seats. Remember, this car has 6 airbags, so it reaches everyone who's occupying this particular car all the way to the back. So you can be rest assured that this particular car will keep you and your family from harm's way. Active safety systems as well. You do have blind spot assist, you do have cross traffic alert, you do have adaptive cruise control. Guys, we've had an extensive review of the LandCruiser VX V8. There's a reason why people love it, and I can tell you for a fact, if there's a contender of the best SUV in Kenya, this right here is one of them. Now, pricing. I don't want to spoil the party. Please visit Toyota Kenya and they'll give you the pricing. There's a special offer. So if you go right now, they'll give you an offer that you will be happy and be able to enjoy the LandCruiser VX in all its glory. But before that, who are the key rivals of the VX?
Well, after today's review, I'm not sure it actually has rivals.
Yes.
But early in the season, we checked out the Nissan Patrol. And of course, you have to always think about the Range Rover.
Absolutely. And I can tell you for a fact that this particular car comes with a 3-year, 100,000 kilometer warranty courtesy of Toyota Kenya. And you can rely on the extensive network courtesy of this Toyota brand. Guys, that's it. It's a wrap like Moi. It's been a real season. Thank you so much for joining us on Cars with Big Boy Trev. We thank you for the support, for the emails, for the DMs. You've been real. But before we go, you're always online. Tell us.
Be sure to check out our YouTube channel. We have a lot of content that we are putting up every day to make sure that you stick with Cars with Big Boy Trev. In the meantime, check out our social media channels.
Hala.
Trev.
Yes, it's been real. Season 2 is coming, guys. Stay tuned to a TV screen near you. I promise you, we'll be back with a bang. Hasta la vista, baby.
Be safe
and drive safe.